Up YouTube, it's Ray from Team RW, and I'm here with
David Edwards,
and he just got
top 64.
at the 250th YCS in LA. What did you play?
I played Naturia Runick.
And why did you decide to play that?
I feel like it had the most cards that can deal with the most things. Like this format, like isn't really, it's really wide open. So I felt like the Runick cards could deal with like more random stuff. And I was pretty close to right. Like I was able to like break a lot of boards going second. And I played like 7 or 8 different decks this tournament.
Cool. Do you have any shoutouts before we begin?
Yeah, I would like to shout out my team, Pandora's Prodigies, Fat Tony Gaming, and Salt and Friends.
All right, for
and
sure.
And then Tang, of course, for letting me borrow the cards and doing theory, and everybody that I travel with.
All right.
And my wife.
Don't forget the wife. Let's see the sauce.
All right, so I'll start with the Naturia engine, just pretty standard, 3 Mo Cricket, Sunflower, 3 Blessing, 3 Tree. This is pretty standard. It's really not much to change here. Then I played for the Runick, I played 3 Tip, 3 Flash Fire, 3 Destruction, 3 Freezing Curse, 3 Slumber, and 1 Dispelling, 1 Spining Storm, and 2 of the Field Spell. So that's 17 Runick cards. Some people were playing 18, but I wanted to make room for more non-engine cards because I wanted to have more flex against the meta. So this was perfect for me. And then for my non-engine cards, I played 3 Ash, 2 Karakura, and 2 Talents. This equals out to 9 cards. So the reason why I did 2, 2, and 2, my friend Tang, he said that we wanted more cards that were more flexible. So like, you know, Nib is only good for when they go wide, but if they play around it kind of sucks. Karakuri is when they don't go as wide and they play, they just do the Arise Heart Pass. So this was good for them. So, but you don't want to draw multiples of these, and you don't want to draw them in the opposite situation. So 2 and 2 was perfect. Same thing with talents. It's really broken in this deck, but I only wanted 2 because I wanted like a more generic card of a 3-up for Ash. So that's the reason why I played this ratio. And then for my extra deck, it's standard. I played 2 Yugen, 2 of the 4-star. Sometimes like you kind of wish that you had one more fusion, maybe like the 3-star, but the 3-star doesn't really do anything besides time, and that's not relevant enough for me to want to play it. Then you have your 2 10-stars. Made this all day. Made this in the feature match. This card is really good into like road decks, but into Kastra it doesn't really do anything, but against everything else this card is broken. Scarlet is for time, and also it allows you to clear boards because you don't get a battle phase, and so that's really important. I Scarleted a person for like 4 cards to I think it was a Sprite player. I baited everything, made Scarlet, and just like broke his whole board, and he like had no cards. And then your 2 6-stars. I found myself going into this more often than this one, but this they're both I think needed because you need 2 6-stars in the deck depending on like how your hand draws. Then you have your Rank Force. These 2 I really don't make these very often. I don't make this at all. This probably could just be a Phoenix or like some link, another link monster. I think the deck needs at least 1 more link monster because very often if you go through your Naturia engine, you have like 1 Naturia card, you want something to be able to link it to apply pressure, and this isn't very good. It's only good against Despia. I played 0 Despia in this tournament, but even then I still don't think this is very good. These cards are needed, even though I rarely make. I made this the most out of all of these. I don't think I made either one of these at all, but I still think a Cyton Knight is needed for the same reason Scarlet is needed. But I think I'd change this to like a Phoenix. And then your two Naturia monsters. I only made this I made this twice today. Once against Mech Knight, Math Mech. He didn't flip the Super Factorial when I had two 6 stars, a Sunflower and a Camilla, and I made this, and he couldn't flip it, and then he got me the next turn, so I lost that game. And then I made it in the feature match. I actually made this illegally, so I want to apologize to the guy I played against. But I did have a line where I could do it because I normal summoned the Sunflower, so I could still make this, but I made it with the wrong materials. And then the last card is Donner. Like I said, I would switch the Baguska for a Phoenix, and then that way you have 2 links. And then my side, I had 3 Bestials. I played 3 tier this tournament, which is weird.
That's a lot more than people would normally play.
Yeah, it was the second deck I played the most. The first was Sprite. I played 4 of that. So I mean, these got pretty good mileage. I wish I drew these in top 64. Probably would have changed the outcome of it. This card, I wasn't originally playing this, and then I want to say Friday. No, it was Thursday night. We were all talking, and like there was like, you gotta just have something for Sprite, because originally my side deck didn't have much for Sprite, and this card was broken. Like every time I drew it, it was just game. 3 evenly matched, it's evenly matched. I don't think there's much to say about that. This card was broken. It's a floodgate. Every time you draw it, it's usually game. If you back it up with a beast, it's super game. They literally just can't do anything. And then you can apply pressure when you clear their board because you have beasts and they can attack under this. And then I have my spell and trap removal, which I never saw. So, I mean, these are in theory, you know, good, but I never saw them, so I don't know.
All right, thank you for the deck profile. Do you have anything you would change about the deck? Any last thoughts?
I think, like I said, I changed the Baguska into a Phoenix. And the side deck's always format to format, so that's whatever. For this tournament, I think my main deck was pretty much perfect. I don't think I would change anything. Some people were like, we were talking about maybe main deck and evenly matched, but I like the versatility of having the 2, 2, and 2, whereas evenly matched, I feel like you probably have to play 3 of those if you're playing them in the main deck. So yeah, that would be it.
All right. This is David Edwards with Team Pandora Prodigies, and we're out.